This is the blending video for J. Now, J can be a little bit tricky at times for students for several reasons. First, like the other sound that's covered in book 6, the lips kind of extrude a little bit when we are forming the sound. So if I turn into profile, J, J, you can see my lips are pushing forward. So if a student's having trouble forming this sound, it's often because they're trying to form it with their lips too close to their mouth. It differs from the Y sound in that here, for the J sound, our teeth are much closer together. In the exaggerated picture here, they're touching, but often when we say J, they're slightly parted. But for the purposes of teaching students, it's good to have them together. And the other thing is, if you make the J sound with your teeth together, you should feel some vibration in your teeth. And that's indicated in the card by the kind of wiggly lines on the teeth. So again, if you're having trouble with a student trying to form this sound, you can try and get them to feel for the vibration in their teeth as they're forming it. J is one of the letters which has it's one of the sounds which has two different letters. Again, that's not really the topic we want to be covering here in this video, but it is something that means that this is often a little bit challenging to remember, because students will be associating it with more than one letter. In terms of its blending, it is a fairly straightforward, conventional blend that we can smoothly transition out of into a vowel. Well, I say that it's represented as such here because we can kind of smoothly transition it, but if we really try and extend the J sound, we get something slightly different. But without wanting to overcomplicate the teaching with accurate phonology, it's close enough that we can convey it in this way. So, ja, j, j, ja, jo. So it should be possible for students to blend it out. As I say, if we stretch it out for too long, it kind of morphs into a slightly different sound. But for the purposes of this phonics course, it should be enough to get them blending successfully using this conventional method. So yeah, quick summary of the J sound. Sometimes there are some challenges in its formation to do with the extruding lips, and we can use the feeling of vibration in our teeth if children are having trouble forming it or differentiating it from Y. And we can blend it in a gradual way for the purposes of this course.